Hey everyone, my name's Adam Archer, and today we're going to be taking a look at a lone wolf knife. And that is not your typical lone wolf knife that you'll see on my channel, such as the Pole Prankster right here. High quality, awesome pole lock on this. Or the Lone Wolf T3, which is a huge tactical knife. Or any of the hidden release automatics that were produced by Lone Wolf. This is a Benchmade Lone Wolf, which Benchmade purchased the Lone Wolf brand, migrated many of the models over to their main lines, such as the blue class and the black class, and then turned the Lone Wolf brand into a Chinese outdoor line of knives. So you can see here, made in China, and that was in 2011. Now I purchased this from Sierra Trading Post probably 8 to 10 years ago when they were clearancing them out. This was actually a pretty budget line of knives. I think they were maybe 30 bucks. But this is a very unique design. I thought it was rather cool, so that's why I picked it up. So let's open up this sheath. You of course have the Lone Wolf logo on the sheath, and you'll see why it is unique. And that is how it locks open and close. So you can see very long blade, 8 inches per the name of this knife, the Big Water 8-inch Fillet. Hopefully that is an accurate blade length. So how you open this knife, you take this little latch, flip it up, pull out the tail lock, pull the blade open, and then push the tail lock into the body of the knife, and it locks into the tang. I recommend not pushing it too hard because it will be difficult to pull it out if you really push that in. Now on the blade you have the Lone Wolf logo and the model number, which is the 440. On the reverse side you have the designer's name, and it does not actually say the blade steel anywhere on the knife, which I was surprised. It also doesn't say where it is made on the knife, which is also unique for Benchmade. They normally put both the blade steel and the country of origin. Made in China though, and it is using 420J steel, which is probably why they don't say where it's made, which 420 is a stainless steel, which makes sense for a fillet knife, and especially for a budget fillet knife. Decently comfortable handle. You have a rubbery texture that's kind of like a terrain pattern, and then a plastic handle on there. All screw construction, so if you want to take this knife apart, which I probably would not recommend. Let's see if it is decently flexible for when you are filleting. So it would probably actually make a decent fillet knife. But I just thought the locking feature was rather interesting. So to disengage, simply pull that out, flip the blade back closed, which since it is so long and such a thin blade, it normally needs a little bit of assistance to push it right back into that channel. And then close this up, flip that to make sure that it doesn't open up. And that actually does the work, that little lock thing. So if you try to open it up, you can see that little metal piece does catch the blade from actually opening up there. So there you go, that is the knife itself. We have the nylon sheath, which is decent quality. Wouldn't have anything to write home about. Normal belt loop on there. And let's see, do we have anything else to talk about? Let's see the paperwork on here, how they describe the Lone Wolf brand. So this is back when if you disassemble the knife, they'd charge you $20 to reassemble it. Let's see. The Lone Wolf experience in the wild, where the only consistent thing is unpredictability. Lone Wolf knives are one less variable. The knife was created in the spirit of the outdoors by people who share your passion, people who understand that on and off the trail, you need to be able to depend on your knife. Which I believe now Benchmade does have a line of outdoor knives called the Hunt, but that is a premium line of knives still, rather than a very budget-friendly, which I believe is what Benchmade more pushes towards, is that high-end knife rather than your $30 to $40 designs. And let's see if I have a normal fillet knife to kind of compare this to. Here's one that I've added to my tackle box, or my tackle bag technically. And that's about this, well, yeah, the lone wolf knife is longer, the blade is longer than the entire knife that I have for filleting. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed kind of a fun short video just showing off a unique Benchmade knife. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.